Hades does not make jokes.
Hi there, Ninja Mate here with another Destiny 2 video going through the items that you get for the faction people and a little in-depth look at the best items from them. Looking through each person's loot in the factions, you can see that you basically get the same kind of armor you can get with different types of chromatics, and the monarchies and the dead orbit people, the guns are kind of just the bonuses, just all about the mobility of the gun and stuff like that, whereas a lot of the guns in the meta are all about that bonus damage in some sort of way. So the best faction to really go for is the Future War Cult, as like they've got 3 potentially good guns and 2 guns that I feel that are really good. This is the scout rifle you get from the Future War Cult. I do feel like it's a pretty good gun, and I feel like this loadout is probably the best benefit from it throughout, like stability and range and such. And let's have a bit more look into it within that PvE and PvP. The SR isn't the best gun for PvE, as we know, for like single burst guns. People would prefer like the hand cannon, as it's got better single burst damage. But the ability on it is really good for the small units, such as like the small flying ones, and they're pretty good to deal with medium targets as well, with like the stack damage. But you obviously want to start it off with the small units and then move on to the medium units. I do feel that this scout rifle is really good for PvE, but others might prefer others with like a higher fire rate, but this ability does make it feel like it's really good for PvE. I'll have a review about this gun later on, comparing it to other scout rifles and going in depth about how many bullets it will take to kill certain enemies. The gun is good in PvP, and you'll see the benefit more when you're doing group on group fights, when you're killing more enemies quickly in succession. But you'll also see its drawbacks when it's in close range, but that is a normal trait when it comes to scout rifles in close range. I feel that this gun has more benefit when it's in playlists such as like Control or Trials, when it's more teams are more grouped up and such like that. Overall, I feel that people will find that this gun will slowly climb into the meta when there's like more playlists, when there's a bigger groups than 4v4. Now moving on to the next gun. The Number is a very good auto rifle, and I feel in PvE it is really good, as most auto rifles are, and it obviously the most benefit is when it's at close range, but with its a bonus of like bonus damage when at the end of the magazine, you find that when you're dealing with loads of low level enemies that it's really quick in succession as you draw into the end of it. I feel if you did build it with reload speed, you would just mow through a lot of enemies. But obviously, as most auto rifles are, it's really bad at range, even when you try to change the loadout with bonus range. I'll have a video going more in depth about the Number soon. The Number is a really good auto rifle in PvP. I do feel like it could like compete with the Gift at some point, but I do feel at certain 1v1s you will just lose to it. I feel that you would want to like walk around with a little bit less ammo in your magazine, so then that you're quicker to get to your bonus damage ammo when you're facing enemies. But I do feel that this gun is best when it's in group fights, because obviously you get most damage on the enemies in quick succession, and like you'll find that you'll get the end kill compared to your enemies. I do feel to some point, once you have that list loadout, that it just feels like you're using the Gift. But because of my playing style, I'm constantly reloading like all the time to have a full magazine, so I won't really get the benefit of its bonus magazine damage, but others could. Thanks for listening, guys. This is Ninja Mate here with another Destiny video. Subscribe for more Destiny SMI videos, and I'll be having the media gun review coming out soon. I hope this video helped. See you next time.